Good morning, church. So it is Tuesday, March 11th. Yesterday we started into Psalm 37. I actually had a question last night on the message because that was still pretty new. So just a little background on Eugene Peterson. He passed away in 2018. It does not seem like it was that long ago, but yeah. Um, he had a couple, but before doing his language translation, there were a couple other pieces. He was in the Presbyterian Church USA. Started a church. I think the name is Christ the King Presbyterian in Baltimore. Wrote about a memoir about those moments called The Pastor, which was a phenomenal piece. I believe he finished teaching at Regent University. And then was working on his modern translation, which he entitled The Message. And he was really trying to do, there's a couple of words in there, an idiomatic paraphrase. He wanted to put it in modern vernacular. And so that's why his stuff has some punch to it. And I find that especially true with Psalms. He did it in sections. The first book released was a combination, I believe, between the New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs, and then he ultimately finished the Old Testament, and then the Message came out as the whole kit and caboodle. But we're back in 37. This is another one of our acrostics, so it's following the Hebrew alphabet, and we get into our next section today. So we'll start with the NRSV. Yet a little while, and the wicked will be no more. Though you look diligently for their place, they will not be there. But the meek shall inherit the land and delight themselves in abundant prosperity. The wicked plot against the righteous and gnash their teeth at them. But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he sees that their day is coming. The wicked draw the sword and bend their bows to bring down the poor and needy, to kill those who walk uprightly. Their sword shall enter their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. Better is a little that the righteous person has than the abundance of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. The Lord knows the days of the blameless, and their heritage will abide forever. They are not put to shame in evil times. In days of famine, they have abundance. But the wicked perish, and the enemies of the Lord are like the glory of the pastures. They vanish. Like smoke, they vanish away. A little bit from Mays. The teachers, and that's the psalmist, the teacher's counsel to the perplexed is based on the belief in God that lies at the foundation of the law and the prophets. The Lord is sovereign. His power is not put in question by those who go their own way. The Lord laughs at the wicked. The Lord loves justice. So ways of life that contradict justice and righteousness are founded alone on the finitude of human beings who live for themselves. The Lord is faithful to his faithful. Their life is founded in the one whose way is the foundation of the universe. And we'll finish off with some Peterson. And I'm going to crack up at several points. Before you know it, the wicked will have had it. You'll stare at his once famous place and nothing. Down to earth people will move in and take over, relishing a huge bonanza. Bad guys have it in for the good guys, obsessed with doing them in. But God isn't losing any sleep. To him, they're a joke with no punchline. Bullies brandish their swords, pull back on their bows with a flourish. They're out to beat up on the harmless or mug that nice man out walking his dog. A banana peel lands them flat on their faces, slapstick figures in a moral circus. Woo! Less is more. and more is less. One righteous will outclass 50 wicked, for the wicked are moral weaklings, but the righteous are God strong. God keeps track of the decent folk. What they do won't soon be forgotten. In hard times, they'll hold their heads high. When the shelves are bare, they'll be full. God despisers have had it. God's enemies are finished. Stripped bare like vineyards at harvest time, vanished like smoke in thin air. But God isn't losing any sleep. To him, they're a joke with no punchline. A banana peel lands them flat on their faces. Slapstick figures in a moral circus. Woo! And amen. All right. Well, we'll be continuing with Psalm 37. As I said yesterday, it's a longer psalm, so it's probably going to be about 4 parts total that we're breaking it up into. And have a blessed day. Watch out for those banana peels. And in the season of Lent, may we all once again turn back to face our God and be received into those eternal, loving arms. Have a great day.